please put your hands together and welcome Justin Panks!
Hello! Hello, Hoddesdon, how are we doing? Nice to be here in this industrial unit. Contracting asbestos poisoning on a Monday. So, are we all well? You lot are old, isn't it? Shall I do some jokes or bingo? What are you expecting? I don't know. It's cool, man. I'm actually not from here. I'm actually from Norfolk. Yeah, thank you. The only reason I say that is as I'm aware that I don't sound like I come from Norfolk, do I? And I know I don't, because when I tell people I'm from Norfolk, they don't even believe me. I meet people, I say, I come from Norfolk. They go, no, you don't. I go, yeah, I do. They go, well, you don't. I go, well, I do. They go, well, you're not actually from there. I say, no, you caught me out, mate. I was making it up to impress you. Like, why would anyone pretend to come from a county where the people have got more fingers than teeth? I mean, that's not a flex, is it? And I don't know how I talk like this either. This is how I talk. That's the weird thing. I'm from a Norfolk family, traditional. I'll tell you how traditional it is. My dad is from a tiny village in the middle of the Norfolk Broads, and he's got 7 sisters. And my mum is one of them. So that's the real deal. So it's nice to be here. So I'm a comedian, as Kev said. Love being a comedian. You know the worst thing about it? Everything about it's great, apart from when I have to tell people what I do. People all say stupid things. I tell you what I hear a lot, it's crazy to me. I'll say to someone, I'm a comedian. They'll be like, what, you're a comedian? I go, yeah. And they always go, fair play, mate, respect. That's got to be the hardest job in the world. Which is ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, it's not easy, clearly, but it's not the hardest job in the world, because for my money, the hardest job in the world has got to be store detective in Sports Direct. Think about it. Who are you going to follow in there? Everybody looks like a shoplifter in Sports Direct, don't they? I mean, they've even dressed the mannequins up like shoplifters in there. They've got decoys. How hard is this job? And can I just say, when are they going to drop the charade as a sports shop? Because it's not a sports shop, is it? It's just farm foods for clothes. Trying to trick us with random sporting goods. I was in one once, I saw a croquet set. A croquet set in Sports Direct. I thought, oh, come on, as if. As if anyone that goes in Sports Direct has got a lawn. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely dreaming, mate. I hope I don't come across as a snob either, because I just want to say, obviously, I am working class and proud, which you know what that... Yeah, exactly, there's one there. You know what that means, didn't you? If you... I could tell, you didn't need to... I've got eyes. Jesus Christ. But the thing is, right, the thing about, you know what working class and proud means? That means that you accept your working class, but you don't think you're a scumbag, because that's our options as working class people, innit? We're just working class and you got scumbags. Not like middle class people. There's a whole league table of them, isn't there? There's middle class, upper middle class, low middle class, or we haven't got that. We're just working class or we're scumbags. And here's how you tell which one you are. If you or anyone in your family has got a tattoo that just says the word nan, you're working class. Yeah, but you're a scumbag if your nan's got a tattoo. Look, I don't make up the rules, that's just... It's life, isn't it? I'll tell you another telltale sign, you might not know it, trampoline in the back garden. Oh, that's working class as hell, isn't it, trampoline? You probably think you're killing life. Hate to tell you, that's a tramp stamp for your house. If you've got a trampoline in your back garden, you are definitely working class. But if you've got a trampoline in the front garden, oh, you're a scumbag, all right? We're all driven past them people, haven't we? It's weird, isn't it, a trampoline? It doesn't seem right. It's very vulnerable. A kid bouncing up and down out the front. I don't know what you're doing, fly fishing for Prince Andrew. Get out round the back, mate. Good. So, I am a parent, by the way. I thought I'm allowed to make that joke. I'm a dad. Any got any dads in? Yeah. That is a rubbish job now, being a dad. I don't feel tricked into it. When did we get so low down in the pecking order at the house? I don't know. In the pecking order at home, I'm down here beneath the dog. Dads, you know what I'm talking about. You sit in your armchair minding your own business. One of your kids comes with a bit of toast, drops it on the floor, butter side down and starts crying. What does she say? It's all right, give it to Daddy, I'll make you a fresh one. It's like, what? I've got to eat that one. I paid for the toaster. What's going on here? Obviously, it's not all bad news. I'm very lucky. I do consider myself blessed because, like I said, I've got 2 boys at home. And I'll be honest with you, I absolutely adore one of them. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate the other one. I don't know, I just don't trust him. His eyes are too close together or something. I don't know what it is. You know, sometimes you don't vibe with people. His head popped out in the maternity room. I was like, no. I mean, I'm not a good dad, but I am a good judge of character. So, that's good. Changed my life in lockdown. Did anyone change that? Yeah, a lot of people did, didn't they? Learn an instrument or a foreign language. I changed my life. I did that thing. What's it called? You know, when you look at everything you own, all your possessions, I think I'm going to get rid of all that. Divorce. Got divorced. Bit of a weird one. I'll tell you, Hoddesdon, I think I can share this with you, why I got divorced. Bear with me, it's a bit of a weird one. I was actually in an open marriage. Yes, polyamorous. Some of you would call that. And everyone warns you and says it's never going to work, you're headed for a fall, but you think you're going to be the one to buck the trend, but alas, it wasn't to be. So anyway, I was living the dream in this open marriage until one day she found out. Yeah. You have got to ask them first, apparently. That's one of the provisions, but no, that's not true. I wouldn't judge anyone that was into that sort of swinging. I never did anything like that. Although the closest, ironically, I ever got was with my ex-wife. Because when the writing was on the wall and there was, romance is gone, it was obvious it was done. She said, "How do you fancy trying a threesome?" Her idea. I said, "Oh, interesting. Let me think about that for half a second." I said, "Yeah." But this is a minefield of a conversation, isn't it? Because if she says, "Do you want to have a threesome?" and you say yes, when she says who with, make sure one of the names you say is her. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had a lovely time, but it just sped stuff up. But so yeah, I'm remarried now. Yeah, thank you. I've met my wife on an online dating app, which is how everyone does everything now. I mean, that's the thing. I learned a lot on the dating apps, though, in my mid-40s. I'll tell you what I learned. First thing I learned is they're different. The different apps are like different shops. Got different stuff in them. It's like going down the high street. Like when you first go shopping, you start high-end, a bit optimistic. Like I started off on your Plenty of Fish. Now that's like John Lewis, because you get assistants, don't you? When you walk in, they'll ask you what you're looking for. It builds your Hello, sir, what are you looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for a tall, leggy blonde that's well out of my league, if you got one. They say, "Follow me, sir." We might have. They haven't got one. Not in my price range. Not in there. So then I ended up on Tinder. And Tinder's not like John Lewis, is it? Tinder's like TK Maxx. Oh, you're on your own in there, filtering through all those endless damaged goods going, no. Then you do find something you quite like. You think, what's wrong with it? Why is that still in here? How come no one else has had that away? I'll just wear it once. That's fine. That's Tinder. Tell you another thing I learned. Women, I didn't know this. Do men lie about their height a lot? Yeah, every woman I matched with instantly asked me how tall I was, then accused me of lying about it. But how tall are you? I'm about 6 foot. Are you, though? I'd be like, yeah. Yeah, but are you? I'd go, yeah. One woman goes to me, "I bet you're a short ass." And I thought, you cheeky, how dare you say that to me? Because the thing is, women, we do not care how tall you are, do we? Men, we don't care how tall women are. I mean, if I matched with a woman on Tinder, if I went round her house to pick her up, right, and she came scurrying out of a house made out of gingerbread, wouldn't bother me at all. But like, "Sarah, I'm parked over here. Get your booster seat. Let's go get a drink." But the thing is, men, we care about a different number, don't we? But we're not allowed to call you out for it, because we care about shelf life, if we're honest. Because I'm meeting women in their mid-40s, and I'd be like, "Have you been on Tinder long?" They'd be like, "Yeah, 6 or 7 years." I'm thinking, oh God, that's a long time. And I'd say, have you been on many dates? She'd be like, "Yeah, 2 or 3. I'm thinking, 2 or 3, that's not true. But I wouldn't turn around and say, "I bet you've had more balls in your mouth than a hungry hippo." I had to do that for me. Anyway, my name's Justin Panks. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you very much. Good night.